What if I told you a tiny spice, smaller than your thumbnail, could bring life back to your body, reviving energy, confidence, and even your ability to perform in the bedroom in just 60 seconds? I know it sounds unbelievable, but stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change everything. My name is Dr. Ron Peterson. I've spent over 45 years helping men over 60 reclaim what time and stress have quietly stolen from them: vitality, circulation, and the strength to feel like a man again. Not with pills or gimmicks, but with something your body already knows if you just give it the right tools. And the answer? It's not a new drug or device. It's a forgotten spice your ancestors used for centuries. And chances are, it's already in your kitchen. I'll never forget the day an older patient looked me in the eye and said, "Doc, I just want to feel like myself again." He wasn't talking about lifting weights or running marathons. He meant the quiet strength, the confidence that comes when your body still responds the way it's supposed to. That moment stuck with me, because what he was asking for isn't unrealistic. It's biological. It's about circulation. And there's one natural compound I kept returning to in my research: Eugenol, the key ingredient hiding inside whole cloves. Eugenol is a powerful natural vasodilator. That means it helps your blood vessels relax and widen, especially the small, stubborn ones that support sexual function. After age 60, these vessels tend to narrow and stiffen from years of stress, poor diet, and low movement. Blood flow slows. Erections become weaker or stop altogether. But here's what most men don't know: this damage is not permanent. Your body can recover if you give it the right support. That's where cloves come in. When you chew 1 or 2 whole cloves, the oils they release coat your tongue and gums. Within seconds, Eugenol enters your bloodstream through the sensitive membranes in your mouth. And that's where the magic starts. It gently opens up your blood vessels, like a natural massage from the inside out. No chemicals, no force. And because it also triggers the release of nitric oxide, it mimics what those blue pills try to do, but naturally, without the crash or side effects. Some men feel a warmth in their chest or lower body just minutes after chewing. Others notice clearer thinking or a calm focus. But almost everyone who tries it consistently notices one thing: their body starts responding again. Eugenol doesn't force your body, it reminds it how to function, just like it used to. But that's just the beginning. One of the most powerful yet overlooked natural compounds for men's health is something you've probably walked past 100 times in your own kitchen. It's called eugenol, and it's the main active compound found in whole cloves. For decades, I searched for ways to help older men recover their strength, energy, and confidence without relying on medications. Over and over, the science led me back to this humble spice. Eugenol acts as a natural vasodilator, meaning it helps your blood vessels relax and open up. Why is that important? Because once you're over 60, those tiny vessels, especially the ones responsible for healthy erections, begin to stiffen and narrow. Stress, inflammation, processed foods, and even lack of movement over time cause blood flow to slow down. That's why so many men struggle with weak performance, even if everything else seems normal. But here's what's exciting: your body hasn't forgotten how to work, it's just been blocked. And eugenol helps unblock it. When you chew 1 or 2 whole cloves, the eugenol is released instantly and absorbed directly through the sensitive membranes in your mouth. Within seconds, it enters your bloodstream and begins to take effect. It improves blood flow not by forcing it like synthetic pills, but by gently reminding your body how to open the pathways again. What's more, eugenol helps stimulate nitric oxide, the same molecule those little blue pills aim to copy. But this method is natural. No crash, no side effects, no awkward pharmacy visits. Many men describe a warm, pulsing sensation just minutes after chewing. Some feel more awake, more focused. Others report a calm sense of coming back to life. It's subtle but real. And this is just the beginning. Because when blood starts flowing again, everything else, energy, confidence, intimacy, starts to return with it. Cloves aren't magic. They're a reminder of what your body is still capable of. Let's uncover that next. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most powerful, and this one couldn't be easier. No prescriptions, no appointments, no long wait at the pharmacy. Just you, your kitchen, and one humble spice: clove. Here's exactly how to do the 60-second clove method that I've taught to hundreds of my older male patients with life-changing results. Step 1. Take 2 to 3 whole cloves, not ground or powdered, but whole dried cloves. If you can find organic cloves, even better, but any good quality variety will work. Step 2. Place them between your molars, toward the back of your mouth, where your chewing power is strongest. Gently bite down until you feel the cloves crack and release their oils. Every week. Doc, I fall asleep okay, but I'm up at 2 a.m. staring at the ceiling. Or worse, they toss and turn all night and never reach true rest. Here's the problem. When your sleep quality drops, your testosterone production drops with it. That leads to low energy, brain fog, reduced libido, and weak or inconsistent erections, and most men never connect it back to their sleep. This is where cloves offer an unexpected advantage. Beyond improving circulation and reducing stress, cloves contain natural compounds, especially eugenol and beta-caryophyllin, that have been shown to support the nervous system and promote calm. These compounds help regulate your body's sleep-wake cycle, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. When chewed in the evening, about an hour before bed, cloves can act as a gentle natural sedative. They ease anxiety, quiet the racing mind, and guide you into deeper sleep. And that's where the magic happens. Because during this phase, your pituitary gland signals your testes to release testosterone. It's nature's way of rebuilding your strength, if you let it. Many of my patients report dreaming again after using cloves nightly. They wake up feeling sharper, lighter, and often surprisingly with the return of strong morning erections. That's not a coincidence. That's biology, working again. So if your nights are restless and your days feel dull, don't overlook your sleep. It may just be the missing piece in your hormone recovery, and cloves could be the key to unlocking it. Let's uncover that next. It might sound surprising, but one of the biggest threats to your ability to perform sexually might be hiding in your mouth, not your hormones, not your age, but your gum health. I've seen it too many times to ignore. A man walks into my office with low energy, weak erections, and no obvious explanation. His blood pressure is fine. His labs look decent, but then I ask, "How's your dental health?" And the truth comes spilling out: bleeding gums, chronic bad breath, gum sensitivity. Most men never make the connection. But here's what the science says. Gum disease and erectile dysfunction are directly linked. When your gums are inflamed, whether from plaque buildup, poor hygiene, or aging bacteria from your mouth enter your bloodstream, these bacteria don't stay in your mouth. They travel, silently causing inflammation in your blood vessels, especially the tiny capillaries responsible for sexual function. Think of it like this. Your erection is dependent on healthy blood flow. If those blood vessels are inflamed or narrowed by toxins, blood can't move freely and performance drops. In fact, studies show that men with gum disease are up to 70% more likely to experience erectile dysfunction. This is where clove steps in as more than just a circulation booster. It's one of nature's most powerful natural antiseptics. When you chew whole cloves, the oils released contain Eugenol, a compound known for its strong antibacterial and antifungal properties. It begins killing harmful bacteria in your mouth within seconds. That means fewer bacteria enter your bloodstream, less inflammation, and ultimately, better blood flow to the areas that matter most. And there's more. A cleaner mouth also means a healthier heart and sharper brain, because oral health is deeply tied to total body wellness. So if you've overlooked your gum health, it's time to pay attention. That persistent bleeding, soreness, or odor may not just be a dental issue, it could be stealing your vitality. Cloves offer a simple, natural way to fight back, starting with just one chew. After more than 30 years working with men just like you, I've learned one powerful truth. You're not broken, you've just been misinformed. The strength, energy, and confidence you thought were gone for good, they're still inside you. They've simply been buried under stress, poor sleep, inflammation, and time. But now, you know what to do. Not with expensive prescriptions, not with complicated routines, but with one simple habit: chewing a few whole cloves a day. Cloves work with your body, not against it. They restore blood flow, calm your nervous system, protect your heart, fight gum disease, and reignite your natural testosterone production, all in just 60 seconds a day. So if you felt the fire dim over the years, this is your chance to reclaim it naturally, gently, and powerfully. Start tonight. Just one chew, 1 minute, and let your strength return one day at a time. Step 3. Now, pause. Don't rush. For the first 30 seconds, simply let those broken pieces sit in your mouth. Let your saliva mix with the clove oils. Breathe calmly through your nose and stay relaxed. You may feel a strong, warm, spicy sensation. That's a good sign. It means the eugenol and other healing compounds are being absorbed through your mucous membranes and entering your bloodstream. Step 4. After 30 seconds, begin chewing slowly. Don't grind them into dust, just enough to release more oils and continue the absorption. Chew for another 30 seconds, then either swallow the remnants or spit them out. Both options are safe. The entire process takes just 1 minute, but the impact can be felt much longer. Some men report feeling a warm flush in their chest or lower abdomen. Others feel a sense of calm alertness or mental clarity. That's your blood vessels beginning to relax and your circulation starting to respond. The real power of this method lies in how fast it works. Because the absorption happens through the mouth, it bypasses the digestive system and goes straight to your bloodstream. No need to wait hours. Within minutes, your body is already activating its natural recovery processes. Do this once or twice daily, and you'll be surprised how something so small can unlock something so vital. One of the questions I get asked the most, especially after a man tries the Clove method and notices that first wave of warmth or clarity, is this: when should I use it to get the best results? And the truth is, timing matters. Just like tuning an instrument, you want your body's systems, circulation, hormones, nervous system to be in harmony. For many of my patients, evening is the golden hour. About 60 minutes before bed is an ideal time to chew cloves. Why? Because this is when your body begins to unwind from the day. Chewing cloves at night relaxes your nervous system, primes your body for deeper sleep, and lays the foundation for better hormone production, especially testosterone, which peaks during your deepest REM sleep. Most older men don't realize that poor sleep alone can sabotage their energy, recovery, and even sexual function. But when you sleep deeper, your body restores itself more effectively. Many men report stronger morning erections, better mood, and more stamina throughout the day, just from evening use alone. That said, don't underestimate the power of using cloves in the morning. When taken on an empty stomach, this method helps jumpstart circulation, clear brain fog, and set a steady, calm tone for your day. It's like flipping the on switch for your entire system. Some men also choose to chew cloves 30 to 45 minutes before physical activity or intimacy. This timing supports better blood flow and presence, making physical connection feel more engaged and satisfying. Whether you use it once or twice a day, consistency is key. This isn't a magic trick, it's a natural system reset. Over time, the benefits build. Improved sleep, stronger erections, better focus, deeper connection. So listen to your body, try different times, track how you feel. And remember, the right habit, at the right time, can completely change how you experience your days and your nights. Over the years, I've sat with hundreds of men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s men who do all the right things. They eat well, they walk daily, they take their supplements, and yet, something still feels off. Their energy is flat, their desire fades, their confidence is shaky. And when I ask them one simple question, how's your stress? The room usually goes quiet. Most older men carry a heavy emotional load, financial worries, family tensions, fear of aging, unresolved grief. And while they may not talk about it, their bodies show it. Stress is not just mental, it's chemical. When your body is under chronic stress, it releases cortisol, the fight or flight hormone. Cortisol is helpful in short bursts, like when you're in real danger, but when it stays elevated for weeks, months, or even years, it becomes toxic. One of cortisol's worst effects? It crushes your testosterone. Cortisol and testosterone work like a seesaw. When one goes up, the other goes down. High cortisol levels tell your body to shut down reproductive function, including libido, erections, and energy. That's why so many men feel off without knowing exactly why. This is where Clove becomes a quiet hero. Cloves contain a unique compound called beta-caryophyllene, a natural agent that binds to receptors in the brain linked to calm, safety, and emotional regulation. In just minutes, chewing whole cloves can reduce the sense of inner tension and calm your nervous system. Many men report a release of pressure in their chest, a mental clarity, even a return of emotional connection. And here's the most important part. When cortisol drops, testosterone rises naturally. No injections, no medications, just your body finally allowed to return to balance. So if you've been doing everything right, but still feel off, it may not be your habits, it may be your stress. And that simple act of chewing cloves could be the reset your body's been begging for. If there's one thing I see time and again with my older male patients, it's this. Once sleep begins to fall apart, everything else follows. You can eat clean, walk daily, even take the best supplements money can buy, but if your sleep is broken, your hormones don't stand a chance. Sleep isn't just rest, it's when your body repairs itself, balances key systems, and most importantly for men, produces the majority of its testosterone. This happens during deep, uninterrupted REM sleep. But how many men over 60 still sleep through the night? I hear it.